Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Tournament Deck Spotlight. This deck is one from my Ignideus Halloween Cup that I held last weekend, run by the winner of the tournament, World Grand Prix Korean player Tsubaki. It's crazy. Loxis Forest with Terrorformer in it. Say no more, I'm there. And with the recent balance changes, I think this deck is so much stronger, and the class in general is so much stronger than it was before. Let's get into it. Well, the cable for the good camera totally died while I was in the middle of recording, so here we are with the bad backup camera, but we'll make it work. So here we're up against Dragoncraft. This ends up being a Natura dragon, and I keep Loxis here because I've seen the super crazy combos you can do with Loxis going first, so I wanted to pull that off for the video. As you can see, it is Natura Dragon. They do play Feral Ether here. Natura Dragon, I feel like making a bit of a comeback again with the Roost package as well. It's definitely seen an uptick in popularity. Wildfire Tyrannosaur takes care of my Kokoro here. And because I have Loxis in hand, I am very happy to be able to play the Pioneer on 3, getting my Respite and Ether. Respite you play on turn 4 to prep for turn 5 Loxis, so you have the 0 play point tree in hand, and you just go off. They played tree, nothing special there, and yeah, as you can see I will play Respite here, and just another Kokoro, because why not? Draw a card, fill out curve, seems good to me. Next turn I have Loxis and Ether, which means I can do some pretty crazy stuff. Not that great because I don't have Shamu and Shama, unfortunately. If I did have the twins, the package would be super complete and it would be amazing. But I do get Sukuna. Sukuna very nice with Loxis, of course. Just basically getting all the buffs for the Sukuna with one card and Loxis is pretty nice. So there you go, Loxis, tree, get the tree, draw the Airbound, which is super nice, so I just barrage the Airbound. And now this is also good because even though I can't really make use of these amulets at the moment, I have the turn 6 Giant Pastures, which has been newly buffed to hit face as well, so it's very nice on turn 6. They play the Valdane here. I'm just going to evolve it into my Loxis and then play the Corrosion, not dealing with the wider aspects of my board. This also works out so nice here because I can just trade the 1-2 in and then play the Giant Pastures, and it just is a fantastic turn. And I get the maximum amount of cards this way. But I don't do that. I play Sukuna. I just played this match like 10 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten what happened in it, apparently. So, hey, this is fun for me to watch, too, because it's just a new experience for me as well. As you can see, Sukuna, 7 attack there. They end up playing the Zalgenia, which is kind of a hassle. Card has been nerfed, but it's still very, very powerful. Get 3 damage from the Corrosion there. Now I play the Pastures. There it is. I knew I played it eventually. And then I go face. I have 4 blah blah blah. Unfortunately, not dealing lethal damage here, only doing 7. But still pretty good. And good enough for them to just Respite, play a tree, la-di-da, and then Oracle. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they concede this turn, if I'm being honest with you. Because how are they going to recover from this, right? They evolve the Pteranodon into the Ramiel, and then what? Concede. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, pretty good. Not bad. Here's another game I played against another dragon player, but this time a totally different deck. I think this was a Triple D ramp, so we'll see how this works out. I full toss this, I think. Yep, don't like that hand at all. And there's the Terrorformer that we promised in the thumbnail of the video. Although, I'll be real with you right now, I don't think it gets played up. If my memory serves me correctly. But hey, turn 1 Shamu Shama, play it. I'm just going to toss it back into the hand to draw, because I'm not really liking my hand so much. And I figured if I drew another low-cost forest guy, I could fuse it into the Terrorformer. But that didn't work, so I just played the Shamu and Shama again. Go aggressive, because Dragon's going to spend their whole early game playing ramp and doing whatever nonsense. Again, Loxis in hand, going first. It's exactly what I want, and I have the Confectioner to support it. And I even have 2 Ethers this time, which is very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have a Shamu and Shama, but I just drew another one. So now I'm feeling very confident into my turn 5. So I just play Respite and pass, because I want to just have the most bombastic turn 5 possible. They play Shiva, which is kind of scary, because it's turn 4, but that's okay. We can deal with this. So they evolve the Shiva into the 1-1 Shamu Shama, because it's just a threat if I bounce it back. Of course. I instant slam the Loxis. My name's Sora, not Loxis. Out comes the Natura and Great Tree. Ether. Tree. Ether. Tree again, probably. And the good thing is that I can even Airbound Barrage the tree back into hand, making room for another vehicular action. And I think I actually sequence this. I play the Shamu and Shama, and then I play the tree again first before playing Gaze. That's what you get for recording late at night, I suppose. But hey, I'm letting you know now so you don't repeat my mistakes. Play the Gaze first, because the Gaze is based on how many cards you have in hand. So I do unfortunately take one more damage on this Loxis than I need to, but I don't think it ends up mattering, because I think they end up playing a bunch of Zelganias anyway to destroy my guys instead of actually having the defense matter. Speaking of which, there's number 1. And it takes out the Loxis, so yeah, didn't end up mattering at all anyway, so whatever. Alright. Then this turn, I just play double Elf Queen and Evolve, and then I go face with another 7. If they're gonna just keep healing, I'm just gonna keep doing damage, and hopefully that's enough. Drawing the Giant Pastures makes me feel much better about my chances of taking this later, even if they're healing, because Pastures now does face damage, as I said, so yeah, there you go. And the Terrorformers are sort of sitting in hand, not doing anything, because I'm just not drawing the things I need, so whatever. Out comes the second world, and it's gonna take care of one of my Elf Queens, unfortunately. That's alright, though. I still have a 4/5 on board, and this is where I Giant Pastures, which is fantastic, because Tree's on board, so it does 3, and then the Antics can take out the world. 4 attack face, they have 7 defense. I still have the Terraformer in hand, not doing anything. Wish it did, would be nice, but what can you do? Out comes Oracle, and I think this is another concede. Yep, they're gonna play this one the Phoenix here. Can't deal with my board at all, and it's over, I'm pretty sure. And even if it wasn't over, I'm definitely sure that my next draw would have been Sukuna, so it would have been fine either way. Hey, there you go. That's the list. Again, I'm definitely not the best player of Forestcraft decks in general, and this list in particular, but Tsubaki ran it to so much success that I had to try it. And I encourage you to do so too. That's that for this video. Like it if you did, don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.